Laughter echoed through the forward cargo deck of the exploration cruiser Silent Horizon as Lieutenant Aaron Cole stepped aboard carrying a small, transparent carrier. Inside it sat a tiny gray and white cat, curled in a tight loaf, tail tucked neatly around its paws. Several members of the alien crew immediately leaned closer, antennae twitching, eyes narrowing in disbelief. "That's it," chirped First Navigator Celerix, her iridescent mandibles clicking with open amusement. "That is the creature you insisted on bringing aboard a deep space expedition." Another officer, the armored Crothian security chief Darnak, crouched down until his massive plated head loomed over the carrier. "It is soft," he said, poking the side of the enclosure with a claw. "And small. I've seen nutrient rodents with more defensive mass." Aaron didn't react. He simply secured the carrier to the bulkhead and checked the seal. "Her name's Luna," he said calmly. "She's cleared by command. She stays." The laughter intensified. Humans were still relatively new to the interstellar exploration program, barely 2 decades since first contact, and every crew they joined treated them like curious anomalies. Their biology was fragile. Their reflexes unimpressive. Their technology, adequate, at best. But this? Bringing a pet. Celerix flicked her translator on. "On my world, we bond with sentry beasts capable of shredding intruders. On Darnak's home moon, hatchlings are trained to wrestle predators. And you bring a fur fragment." Luna yawned widely, displaying a mouthful of small, sharp teeth before closing her eyes again. Aaron smiled faintly. "She's not for show." "Is she venomous?" Darnak asked. "No." "Armored?" "No." "Psionically gifted?" "No." Darnak straightened. "Then she is useless." Aaron didn't argue. He'd learned that lesson early. Humans explain themselves too much. It was easier to let people laugh. The Silent Horizon was on a 6-week survey mission to the jungle world of Viral 9, a humid, oxygen-rich planet teeming with alien life. Most of it harmless. Some of it, not. The crew dispersed, still chuckling. As Aaron lifted Luna and carried her toward his quarters, Celerix shook her head. "Humans," she muttered. "So desperate for companionship they bring helpless creatures into danger." Luna purred softly as Aaron scratched behind her ears. He didn't correct them. They wouldn't understand anyway. 3 weeks into the expedition, the surface camp was running smoothly. Scans were complete. Samples catalogued. The crew had even relaxed enough to joke during meals. Luna had become a familiar sight, padding between equipment crates, basking in warm engine vents, occasionally batting at floating spores drifting through the air. "She has spent 6 hours today staring at nothing," Celerix remarked during evening rations. "Your species worships very strange guardians." Aaron chuckled. "She's listening." "To what?" "Everything." That night, the jungle sang. Viral 9 never truly went quiet. Insects clicked. Trees pulsed with bioluminescent rhythm. Distant calls echoed like breath through leaves. Aaron slept lightly, the way he always did planetside. Luna did not. A low growl vibrated through her chest, so quiet it barely registered, except to the human who had lived with cats his entire life. Aaron's eyes snapped open. Luna stood rigid at the foot of his bunk, fur fluffed, ears flattened, pupils blown wide. Her gaze was locked on the floor. Then he saw it. A thin, segmented limb slid silently from beneath the sealed door. Then another. The Fangbeast. Viral 9's most dangerous nocturnal predator. 6 meters long. Chitin-plated. Its mandibles dripped a translucent toxin capable of paralyzing most species in seconds. The survey classified them as rare, solitary, highly lethal. The door seal hissed softly as the creature forced its way inside. Aaron froze. His weapon was in the armory. His communicator lay across the room. The Fangbeast's many eyes reflected faint light as it coiled, patient and confident. It knew its venom did the killing. Luna didn't wait. She launched from the bunk like a missile. 12 pounds of muscle and instinct slammed into the creature's head. Claws found the joints between armor plates with impossible accuracy. The Fangbeast shrieked, thrashing, mandibles snapping uselessly at empty air. Luna was already gone, reappearing on its back, then its neck, then under its jaw. She bit hard. The Fangbeast convulsed. Aaron finally lunged for the alarm. Red lights flooded the room as the creature collapsed, twitching violently before going still. By the time security burst in, weapons raised, the Fangbeast lay dead. And Luna? She sat beside it, calmly licking toxin-splattered blood from her paw. Silence followed the alarm. The kind that only came after something impossible had happened. Darnak stared at the Fangbeast's corpse, his armored shoulders stiff. This creature is classified as a level 4 biological threat. Celerix's mandibles trembled. Its venom can paralyze a Crothian in 3 seconds. Aaron knelt beside Luna, checking her carefully. No wounds. No swelling. No signs of toxin exposure. She's fine, he said quietly. How? Darnak demanded. It is larger. Faster. Poisoned. Aaron shrugged. Cats are obligate carnivores. They're built to hunt. Speed, precision, reflexes. Pound for pound, they're lethal. Celerix's translator crackled. You domesticated this? Sort of, Aaron said. She lets me live with her. Luna jumped onto the bunk and curled up, purring. The med team arrived. Samples were taken. Scans confirmed it. Luna had struck nerve clusters, avoided venom sacs, and killed the Fangbeast in under 8 seconds. Word spread fast. By morning, the entire camp knew. The joke stopped. Celerix approached Aaron during breakfast, her posture stiff with something unfamiliar, respect. I have reviewed Earth fauna. Aaron raised an eyebrow. Your planet is classified as a death world. Multiple apex predators. Extreme climate variance. High gravity. She paused. And you keep them as companions. Aaron smiled faintly. Keeps life interesting. And the purring? Darnak asked warily. It signals contentment. Yes. The Crothian shuddered. A satisfied predator announcing itself. Terrifying. From that day on, Luna was never mocked again. Crew members gave her space. And treats. Scientific reports followed the expedition's return. Detailed analyses of Earth's domesticated predators flooded xenobiology journals. Cats. Dogs. Ferrets. Raptors trained by hand. Apex instincts refined into companionship. The Galactic Council was unsettled. Humans didn't conquer their world. They befriended it. They took creatures designed to kill them and turned them into family. New regulations followed. Earth fauna courses became mandatory for mixed-species crews. The term, human companion species, was officially added to galactic classification systems, with a warning tag. Warning: do not underestimate. As for Luna, she returned to her normal routine. Napping in warm spots. Chasing nothing. Occasionally startling an alien officer by appearing silently at their feet. The Fangbeast incident became legend. Not because a monster died. But because something small, soft, and underestimated had done it effortlessly. And that, the galaxy realized too late, was the most human thing of all. Because humans didn't just survive death worlds. They made friends with them. Shrank them down. And carried them into the stars, just in case.